Hello, people. Thank you so much. Welcome back. And today, in the session 28, we are going to learn about the stakeholder analysis. So, first, who is a stakeholder? Say, stakeholder is anyone who is actively involved in your project or the progress of the project, where their interest may be like as they or the project may have a positive or negative impact on their expectation as you execute the project, or anyone who is positively or negatively impacted or affected by the project is your stakeholder. This stakeholder may have a direct impact of the project, or sometimes they have the indirect impact as well. So anyone who is directly or indirectly impacted by the execution of the project, positively or negatively, that person is your stakeholder. Why to do stakeholder analysis? Because we wanted to identify the what kind of people or the stakeholder we have. Should we just inform them based on their power of making a influence on the project, and what is the level of interest they have? Or should we monitor them closely? Should we manage them closely? Or we have to always keep satisfying? Because it will depend on what is the power they have. They have a high decision making power, and the power they can influence the project, and in case they are not taking the decision in favor of you, probably your project may get affected by this. That's the reason we do the stakeholder analysis. So stakeholder analysis is a process of identifying these people before you start the project. You group them as per the participation level, as per the level of interest, as per the level of influence they can make in the project, and they may and help in determining how best to involve and communicate each of these stakeholders throughout the project execution or project performance. So stakeholder is anyone, as I was explaining, who has a direct or indirect interest in your project, or they are impacted directly or indirectly with your project execution or the result. Typically, in any organization, when you see, there are three type of people, and we divide them like as 15% of the people in one group. Then your major chunk of the 70% of the people will come. Then another set of 15% of the people. What is the role of these people? So these top 15% people are always positive about the change. So whenever you talk about, okay, I'm going to implement XYZ thing in my business, so they will say, yes, we are with you. They will always support you. There is around 70% of the people who are always neutral about the change. And there is another set of 15% people, they are always negative about the change. If I ask you a question that which set of the people you should focus first? So the answer is you need not to worry about the positive people, because anyway they are positive about the project or the change or the business. So whenever you go and ask them about their support, they will always say yes to you. So no need to worry about these people. You should not be worrying about the another set of 15% people who are always negative about the change, because whatever you do for these people, they will never appreciate. They are always negative about the change. They will find out hundreds of reasons not to support you. So no need to worry about these 15% of the people. The major part, which is the 70% of the people, are neutral about the business, about the project, about the change. So you should focus on that. And when you are able to, because these neutral people are very easy to converge towards the positive. They are in the center. They are just waiting for someone to push them. If somebody will come and push them towards the negative, they can easily move. If somebody will come them and push towards the positive, they can easily move. So you being a project manager, it's your responsibility to find out these 70% of the people, which is a part of your team. They are neutral about the change and converge towards the positive. So what will happen after some time, once these 70% people will be converted towards the positive people. So you have a strength of around 85%. And slowly, because of the fear of elimination, these 15% of the people, they will start coming towards the change. Automatically, these 15% of the people will start supporting you. That's how the kind of people we will get. Now, what to do with this kind of people? So I'm going to create a 4 blocker for you based on these, their power of interest. And what is the role that you being a project manager should be doing with these people? So if I just create a power, this 4 blocker here, and I am naming this on this axis, one on the horizontal axis, I am just writing they have the interest in your business. What is the level of interest they have? And on the other side, one second, I think this went. On the other side or on the y-axis, you will have their power of influence. So any person who is a part of your Six Sigma project, they may have low or high interest, or they may have low or high power as well. So suppose they have the low interest and maybe they have the high interest in your project. Similar way, if I see here, they have the high power of making decision or influencing people. Their decision can influence anyone in the business, or they have the low power. Basis on that, what kind of stakeholder you have and what to do with these kind of people. So let's understand here. When there is a low power and they have the low interest as well in the business, no need to much worry about these people, because neither they are showing the interest nor they have a power to influence. So just inform them. Keep informing them because they are the part of your project. They are the stakeholder, so they should have the information about that. If the interest level is high, but they have low power, so monitor them, because they have the high interest. Their interest should not impact you negatively, though they have a low power, so keep monitoring them. When it comes to you have the low interest, but you have the high decision-making power, then these are the people are most dangerous because they don't have any interest, but they can make the decision, any decision that people will be following. So these kind of people, you should be keep satisfying. I will say keep satisfying their ego. Many of the people, they have very low interest because of they are sitting at a position or they have the power of influence. So they may influence your decision. Because of their decision, your project may get influence. So please keep satisfying them. And the next set of the people, when they have the high interest as well as they have the high decision making power, so you need to manage them closely. This is the way we do the stakeholder analysis. So what we have seen, there is around 15% people positive, 70% people neutral, 15% positive, negative. So no need to worry about positive because they are anyway supporting you. No need to worry about the negative people. Here they will take lot of effort from your side to make them positive. So no need to worry about them as well. You should be focusing on the 70% of the neutral people, because they people, this is the major chunk of the people, and if you can control them or you can change their interest towards the positive, then you will have the strength of around 85%. And these rest of the 15% people, slowly, because of the fear of elimination, they will start supporting you. Now, once you have identified these people, you will find out what is the level of interest they have, what is the level of influence they have, all the decision making power. If they have the low interest and low influence, keep them informed. If they have the high interest but low decision making influence, monitor them. If they have the low interest but there is a very high decision making power they have, then keep satisfying them. And the people who comes in a category of high interest and high power, manage them closely. So thank you so much, people. I'll see you soon in the next session. Bye.